Shane, Kingy, Quad. Okay, so on this video we're going to talk about three-step sparring. Okay, so three-step sparring is the first form of sparring that a beginner starts to learn. Pretty much almost from the beginning, from when you get to yellow tag, 9th cup and onwards. Okay, three-step sparring. The purpose of three-step sparring is for you to start learning about how to block techniques, okay, angles of attack, etc., distance, and you start to learn which attacks work for which vital spots. And one of the key points of step sparring of all levels is learning which attacks you can use depending on the distance and angle you are from your opponent, okay, to which vital spot, okay. So three-step is where we start to do that. So three-step, basically talking it through, one person will do 3 attacks. We start off with a nice simple middle section walking stance punch, okay. The attacking person will do 3 punches and the defending person will block these, and then they will perform that counter attack to a vital spot to finish. Okay, it's completely open to what attacks you want to do. The key for me is that you should keep them to the ones that you know from your patterns. Okay, the techniques that you learn in your patterns, they're the ones you practice the most, so they're the ones that you are going to be more proficient in. Okay, you'll be able to execute them a lot better. It also allows you then to think about how you are performing your blocks in your patterns. If they work in three-step sparring, then great. If they don't, perhaps you're not doing it correctly. Okay, so it's a good way to test that your blocks that you've learned are working. Okay, so the attack is simply, you can practice this at home. Again, you can practice being an attacker, and then you can imagine you have someone attacking you and then you defend, so you can continue. This is often what I do when I'm learning at home, when I'm training at home, practicing, getting ready for something. I'll just have an imaginary opponent with me. Very, very similar to the way you perform your patterns, really. Okay. So, should be. So each attack starts with your right leg back to a low section block. Okay, so a low outer forearm section block. Okay, when the attacker gets in this position, they will let the defender know they are ready. Ha! Like so. Okay, and then they wait. They do not attack until the defender who is facing them, the defender faces in Nurani Chupi Sogi, parallel ready stance, like so. Okay, and then as soon as they want the attacker to start their sequence of 3 punches, they will just give a key up as well. And then they will have to block from them. Okay, so in this position here, okay, then the defender gives a key up. Okay, as soon as they've done that, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that's all the attacker does. Okay, 3 punches. The key for the attacks is, one of the biggest things I see when I teach step sparring, when I'm watching step sparring, and I probably even did this myself when I was at a lower level, okay, is people punch to the side because they don't want to punch their partner. Okay, well that's very nice, but unfortunately you're doing them a disservice by doing that, because that means they learn to block over there. Well, I don't know about you guys, but anytime anyone's tried to hit me, they've never gone past my head like that. The ball's gone straight in my face, straight in the middle. So you have to learn to block from the middle. So attackers, make sure you do a good straight technique, straight to the solar plexus here, straight into there, so that your defender must block it. If they don't block it, they're going to get hit here. Okay? So that might sound a little bit hard on the other person. Okay? But much better for them to learn that they have to block. Okay? We are a martial art. Okay, we're teaching people to block. So if someone ever comes to attack them and they're used to having punches out like so, they will go to block out here and it won't work and they will get hit. Okay, alright? So that's the attack. That's the main thing for the attack, guys. There's 3 punches. The other thing I see on attackers is this. When the defender gets the key up, they then go like so. Okay? We don't do this either. Okay? That's just rushing forward like this. Okay? In 3-step sparring, we're learning about angles and distances. Okay? We're not worried about a Russian opponent. If you had an opponent rushing you, you would do something completely different. Okay? So remember, we are training together, we're helping each other. So the attack must be 1, 2, 3. All with sine wave, or stepping forward in a good walking stance and stopping after each one before you continue to the other one. Okay, guys? Alright? So, we now know how to do the attacks. Okay, so we've done one attack. We come back to here. Okay, so you can pick anything you like. Okay, I'm going to give you a few now just for you to go and work on. Okay, and we give you a thought process so you can understand something here that will allow you to do more. Okay, all right. But remember, keep these to your patterns. Okay, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to step back with your right leg. And you're going to do a middle block, so block's a punch, we do another one, block, we do another one, block, and then from there, we just do a reverse punch. So reverse punch, straight into the solar plexus, bang, there, okay? Alright, so that's your first one. So remember, when I did my blocks, you notice that I still crossed from the side here and then came across. That's another key thing I see when people start learning. Okay, straight away they try and go like this, and then like this, and then like this. Okay? But you need to step back as if you're doing a pattern, remember. Because as you step back, you cross your hand then comes across, so it will then block that punch. Okay, so 1, then again, 2, then again, 3, and then punch just into here. Okay, so that's one option. Okay, so then the attack comes forward again. Okay, from this position. This time, I'm going to step back my left leg into a walking stance. I'm going to do a middle block. Again, only this time, as the punch is coming in, this time it's gone to the outside of the arm. Okay? So imagine you're blocking on this side, so it comes across. Now the reason why I want you to consider this, guys, is because if I step back with this leg and block this way, I block on the inside of the arm, which means the arm goes that way, it opens up here. Okay? If I block on the outside by going back with this leg, I then open this side. So there are different vital spots here you can attack, and then there are different vital spots that you can attack here, down the side here, under here. Okay, so they are 2 different blocks and you can use 2 different counters. So that's a great way for you, if you only know 2 or 3 blocks, then you can do either leg and you still know 4 to 6 different routines, which is good. Because the more variety you use, the more proficient you become. Okay? So we're going to step back this time, as I say, we're walking stance, middle block, walking stance, middle block, to the outside of the arm, and again to the outside of the arm. Okay, and this time we're going to hold, we're going to pretend the arm's still there. I blocked it, it's here, I'm going to grab it, and then off the front leg, I'm just going to do a side kick, which will be into here, under there, onto the ribs. Okay, from there, bang! Right into the floating rib. Okay? Which is one of your vital spots. Okay? So that's 2 for you already. Okay? So, we step forward again. Okay, and this time I'm going to step back with a forearm guarding block. So this time I'm on the inside of the arm, so the arm's going to go that way. And then I'm going to step back again, guarding block, and again, guarding block. Okay, from that position there, then off the rear leg, bang. So I'm going to do a low snap kick, which is aimed for the groin area. So it's going to go bang to there. Okay, to the opponent, and then back into the guarding block here. Okay? So that's the third one for you. So now, if I step back with the opposite leg, we do exactly the same block. Block to here. So this time, I'm blocking to the outside of the arm here. So that's coming across. So we're opening up here again. Okay, so guarding block, step, guarding block, step again, guarding block. And this time, because I'm in L stance, I'm a little bit closer. So now with my side kick to the middle, probably isn't going to work. But I'm going to aim for the knee, which is another vital spot. Okay? Alright, so from this position I'm here, arm's going to go bang! And down. Okay, so again, hit onto the knee, and again, the vital spot finishes your opponent, and that's the end. Okay? So that's 4. So we'll do one more. Okay, this time. Okay, from this position here, this time I'm going to do a knife hand guarding block. Okay, so I'm hitting to the outside, I'm hitting to the inside, sorry, so the arm's going that way. Okay, and then I go again, knife hand, I go again, knife hand. Okay, and then on this one, then I'm just going to change into a sitting stance. And I'm going to do a knife hand straight into the neck area, straight into here. Okay, so there, bang! Okay, and then on the opposite side, I'm going to do a knife hand guarding block. This time it's gone to the outside of the arm. I step back. Knife hand again, step back, knife hand again. Okay, on this one, you kind of got a choice on this one. Depends on your flexibility. You might come up, do a hooking kick up to the temple. Okay, if you want to. If you can't do that, in this position, because your opponent will be here, the arm will be going across like so. This area will be open, so you'll be able to come in, do a turning kick into there if you wanted. Okay. You could, there's so many things you could do from that position, guys, okay? Alright, so many. So I want you guys to have a think about it anyway, okay? Alright, lots of things you can try, okay? The key for increasing your level of expertise in 3-step is to practice, but also to try things out. You'll learn as much from things that don't work as things that do work. So don't be scared to try something, okay? If it doesn't work, great, okay? And as you go through the belts, you'll learn more blocks and more counter attacks that will allow you to do more. But keep practicing your 3-step, okay? It's really important. Okay, guys? I hope that's helped, and I'll see you soon. Jumbi, Chen, Kingi, Kwa.